everyone, so today I want to make a case for my drone. But before I start explaining how I'm gonna make this, let me talk about this video's sponsor. This video is sponsored by FastCap. FastCap is a woodworking-based company that has very high quality and the most innovative products. At FastCap, they strive to be as lean as possible and bring you the most practical and relevant woodworking tools. Over 22 years in the making, Paul Akers, the CEO of FastCap, has made the brand the way it is today, along with his very nice staff that work very hard to get their products into your hands. FastCap's products range from CA glue to hardware to organization instruments, all the way to specialized tools like their add-on level gauge. All of these products are very high quality and are continuously being improved every day. So to support me, go check out FastCap at www.fastcap.com. Link in the description. Even if you want to customize something or complete a project, all of their products will definitely help you inside and out of the workshop. So with that said, let's continue this video. Thanks, FastCap. Okay everyone, so I am making this drone case to house my DJI Mavic 2 Zoom drone. This drone case is going to have to hold the drone, a spare battery, the charger, the remote control, and a few other flying essentials I would like to hold in the box. So to make this box, I'm going to be using this 3/4 inch oak plywood, and I'm going to be box joining all 4 edges of this box together. Then to hold the drone in the box securely, I'm going to be using kaizen foam to mold the drone into the box. So that is where today's sponsor comes in. FastCap sent some kaizen foam for me to try on this project. I'm super excited to work with it, so let's go ahead and measure out this wood and let's fly into this build. Okay everyone, so now with my wood cut to the right depth, I need to figure out the length of each side. So right here I have placed the drone and other components in the orientation I like them to be in. So I have a battery, my charger, my drone, and my controller, and I also have a spot for an extra battery if down the road I want to purchase another one. So with this format, a 12 by 10 inch box would be ideal. So that's how I'm going to make the box. I'll do 2 12-inch sides and 2 10-inch edges. So let's go to the chop saw and cut 4 pieces. Okay everyone, so I have been experimenting with some box joints. I have a 3/4 inch dado on the table saw, and I have this 3/4 inch box joint jig my dad made right here. So with the 4 sides we just cut on the chop saw, I'm going to put them in this jig, and I'm just going to go ahead and start cutting box joints. So while I'm still at the table saw, I want to go ahead and make another dado that is going to hold the base of the box in. Okay everyone, so I have the box roughly put together, and as you can see, the dados in the corner line up, and that is going to be where the base is going to sit. Looks like the width is going to be about 8 3/4, and the length is going to be about 10 5/8. So let's go to the table saw and let's cut this 1/4 inch plywood. So while I'm putting the base in, I'm going to go ahead and glue up the joints. So let's go ahead and start gluing it together. veneer came off of the wood, I just used some gel 2P10 and some activator from FastCap to adhere the veneer back onto the wood, and in no time it was stronger than before. So now I'll just add some clamps and wait 24 hours. Okay everyone, so it has been a little bit over 24 hours and I've let this glue dry. So once I take the clamps off, we can start designing a lid. So, okay everyone, and just like that, I'm gonna go ahead and flip this box over and I can start designing a lid. Onto the hinge. So instead of using a metal hinge or something else like that, I'm going to be using some of this water buffalo hide. So what I'll do is take some of this leather, I'll use some 2P10 and I will glue it onto the edge of this plywood, and then the other side of the leather can glue onto the box, so then it'll be using the flexibility of this leather as the hinge. So let's go ahead and glue it on. On to actually gluing the leather to the box. So with the hinge complete, I want to move on to a way to latch the lid to the box. So right here are 4 1/2" by 1/8" neodymium N52 rare earth magnets. My plan is to lift up this cork banding. I'll put 2 magnets underneath each corner on the box. Then flipping it around, I'll put 2 magnets on the corners of the lid that'll correspond with the magnets on the box. So when you close it, it'll latch nice and strong and it won't come undone without a lot of force. Setting it down a few times, you can see the imprint that the magnets made. So let's go drill those holes. So now that the magnets are in, I need to move on to a solution to open the lid. Basically what I'm going to do is take this 1-inch Forstner bit and I'm going to be drilling half of its diameter on the side of the box. So then I'll have a dado that I can stick my finger in and lift the lid up with. Okay everyone, so now that I have the finger pulls drilled in, I'm going to move on to now riveting the back hinge. So let's go ahead and start drilling them. just like that, I have all the rivets done in the hinge. So now let's move on to the handle inserts. So originally this was gonna be the handle I was gonna use on this box. It didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, so it kind of turned into a dog chew toy. After it not fitting the style of my box, my dad had one of these handles left over from one of his projects when he made a guitar amp. So this is gonna be the handle I'm gonna use. So to mount it onto my box, I'm gonna be pounding in these metal thread inserts. So let's go ahead and mark out where I'm gonna put the inserts, then we can put the handle on. So with these thread inserts in the box, I want to move on to the kaizen foam. FastCap sent me over 2 sheets of their 57mm kaizen foam. It came nicely packaged in some boxes, and here I've been experimenting with it. With their kaizen knife products, it's super easy to cut out shapes and customize just about anything. I got some practice for how this foam cuts, so let's go ahead and cut 2 sheets of this kaizen foam to fit in my box, and then we can start cutting out the drone. And while experimenting with this kaizen foam, I found out that using one of these fine-tooth saws works great for cutting long, straight lines. Of the whole drone and its components, I think I got it to the position that will be nice for this box and also protect all of the components. So I'll go ahead and trace out the drone, and I'll start cutting out the whole drone body in the foam. Cavities cut into the kaizen foam. Next, I want to glue the sides of the kaizen foam to the box. Since the sides are so thin, they collapse without anything in them, so I just want to use some of this gel 2P10 and glue this whole sheet of kaizen foam onto my box. So with the kaizen foam complete, this box is almost done. I just want to spend a little bit of time with some sandpaper, and I just want to knock down all the corners on the box. Then we can coat it with a coat of wipe-on poly. But first, I need to clean up. So with the box sanded, I want to move on to my logo. So right in the center of the top of the lid, I want want to put a 2.5-inch circle, and then I can put my E inside of that. So now I want to finish the box. I'm going for a wipe-on poly finish just because I think this will protect the wood really nice, and it'll also bring out the grain in this oak. So that's just about it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. This project turned out so good, way better than I thought it ever could, and it added a whole nother level of excitement to me because FastCap agreed to do this collaboration with me. So I just want to say another thanks to FastCap and to you guys for watching this. I'll catch you on the next video.